You do basically have an ATEM controller or a TCP/IP port here. In case if you're having additional Blackmagic storage devices and stuff and you run all of that in a network, you can actually go ahead and use the Ethernet TCP/IP port for that. You do have a USB port. You actually have one HDMI out. That's the other drawback of going to the Mini versus the Extreme. In Extreme, you would actually have two outs, one for program, one for viewing. But in this HDMI out, you only have one out. You either use it for program or you use it for final output or a multi-view. I would be using it for multi-view by default. And then you're basically having 4 inputs. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, you're actually having 2 mics, mic 1 and mic 2. And in the front, I'm going to have all these buttons up over here. Now, what I understand is I can actually use this USB out, which is a USB-C out, to go ahead and actually hook on my Samsung T5 SSD hard disk and actually record everything into the SSD. That's one of the reasons I actually bought this. And then long and behold, this is what we actually have here, all the keys. So very straightforward layout. The buttons are pretty tactile if you actually ask me. They're good to press. Get a very positive feedback of pressing this button, so you know exactly what are there.